Hello, hello. I've been watching Tim's videos, and he has a beautiful park that he goes to and he creates his videos on, feeding the ducks and all. And I said, we don't have a park like that. Well, we have a path, and I'm gonna show you the path because it's all we have. All my slippers. Not sure if these are workable for a walkabout, but we'll see how far we can go without getting blisters between my toes. So brought me some seeds. So I was thinking guerrilla gardening at the same time. So if you walk the path, you gotta walk it righteous. So these are seeds that represent love and compassion, and I don't know where I'm at already. And this one is for courage. I'm just gonna go, I think I'm gonna go this way. We'll see where we're headed. It's a little pond. Hi. So we'll see. I was thinking about what I was gonna say during the walk, and all these inner conversations come about, and I realized I was really full. There's so much. Oh look, that's cute. There's so much going on in the world and in my own personal life. What are you doing? What is he creating? Should that be a nest? Shall I zoom in? What are you thinking? Someone's trying to make it cozy for himself. And now I disturbed him, I think. Gonna leave him be. Perhaps I'm gonna jump these later on. See what's on the aisle. Never done that before. It's not all too deep, I can't drown. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that. Perhaps I'm gonna try that right now. Why not? If I trip, at least the seeds will have water. See what happens. Not appropriate, but we're gonna do it anyway, I think. Is it slippery? It is slippery. And the water looks kind of gross, filled with bugs. I think I'm gonna pass this time. Oh look, there's another one. Oh, that's way too cute not to film. Oh, they're making a nest. Lots of bugs here. Cute. I could just let them be and take off here. Anyway, it's really warm. I think it was in calculations it said it's 86 Fahrenheit, 30 degrees over here, so it's really warm. It was warm at the home, it was warm at the garden, so I thought it's time for a little walk in the shades. Smart lightning. I'm fed up with the track and trace of society today, even though our rights say we have a right to live without it, it's all about the cookies. It's just that we had a right to decline those when it comes to internet. Oh, they've changed this. I wanted to show you. This is so cute. They made a kind of a hobbit garden for their children that I wanted to show, but it's gone. It's gone! That's too bad, because that was cute. It's like they had their own little veggie garden for the midget people. So this was their entrance. This was all fenced with all natural beams, etc. So this is what's left of it. Too bad. Perhaps they'll make it into something more beautiful. Too bad I'm walking here all by myself, by my lonesome. And there's a lot of people complaining about that. We're all isolated at one point. The information warfare has annihilated more relationships than COVID did. Yeah, that hurts basically. And there seems to be no bridges built, which is weird. To me, that is weird. I'm a social being, and we used to have arguments and discussions, and you just come back and have coffee the next day. Hey, dude. Sorry I was this harsh, or I meant it that way. You started to communicate immediately because I know the relationship was more important than the argument on the news of the day. But lately, I think it's going over a few years. Somehow there's this line that once we start to think and the others don't, the others that don't, it feels like we overstep their boundary on ethics or whatnot. It's like a complete reversed world nowadays. And they close the doors on the ones they even love, which makes me wonder what is... This looks nice. What's a human being's value in relationships nowadays? Bonding since childhood, and you just let that go because of a vaccine issue, or but I do think that, I don't know, Murphy's Law, and what comes up must come down, so I'm sure it'll be okay. Look at that. It's not synthetic, and that was a natural find. There's no AI involved other than the phone filming it. It's just nature doing its thing, and isn't that a gorgeous symphony? I think so. Hi. There was a path over there as well. I hope I can find it. Just want to reach that table somehow. It's like all overgrown. Don't know why they let that. There's a table over there that you, once you get through the jungle, you can eat on. There's no way. There's no entrance at the moment, it seems. That's weird. It's just that you know it's there. Good to know. Can't reach it. I don't think I can go through these. There's a fortress built around it. So I guess the princess must be there over there somewhere. Oh look! It's a path. It's a path. See? There's always a path, no matter how much thorns fence them. Wow. Yeah. It's really hot over here as well. So I could have given up, but it didn't. I was looking for a way out and I found it, or a way in and I found it. I think these are edible. I think these are for the liver, if I'm correct. You can use the root and cleanse your liver with it. And this as well. This is Equisetum. I'll get to the name, but this is a detox. It's good for the back because it has this spine. Not sure if I can show you. And what it does as well, I think it is. There's one that looks just like it, so you really gotta know which one it is before you pick it. This represents the spine, so it's really good for bones, etc. And this one, if you make this one into a tea, it's a detox, but what it does as well is that it's good for the esoteric side of us, because this goes and can you see it? Sorry. So if you make a tea of this one, Equisetum, I think it is, horsetail, I think it is. In English, I'll have to look it up. So don't try this at home just because I filmed it. I need to be sure. But this one rebuilds the, if there's a disconnection between the left and the right brain, this one repairs it. And if you have a disconnection between the left and the right brain, then you're more susceptible to feel less. There's a, it misses the connection to the heart, basically, and this one is the herb that restores it. So it's an absolutely beautiful herb. I think it's why I'm so kind, because I take this regularly in my tea, and it's a detox. So, and it tastes lovely if you mix it with chamomile, calendula. There's a lot you can mix it with. So you can find so much in nature that is healing towards the health. I thought this was going to be a techie story, but being absorbed by all the beautiful herbs that I see growing here. So, and then the true nature comes. And the tech story is just a, I don't know, momentarily thing. Nature stays. Thank God. So I'm gonna find some more ducks for Timmy to enjoy. But anyway, yeah, I suspected more people in the park over here having a walk or a stroll, but not a whole lot. I'm not the type for isolation. I need people in my surroundings. I need spontaneous actions in my surroundings. That is, in that I thrive. And cooked up in the home is not for me, although it happens all too often now for the fact of being targeted in the night, entire nights. So that would leave you with no energy and sick the next day. This one's a gorgeous one as well. It's a natural herb as well. They did well. I'm not sure if I'm gonna toss the other flowers over here, because these seem all biological, and I'm not sure if the ones I have are biological. Don't want to mess up the ecosystem here. Beauty. Yeah, the targeting thing. It's not just a targeting thing, it's not just targeted individuals, it's targeted communities, and that's been that way for a long time. First they used, I know, propaganda and more general frequencies to create, I know, aggression or the other extreme, docile, not being able to think, or I just don't get. No ducks over here. Huh. Just don't get why they would want a world where it's completely controlled. To know solutions to certain situations, that's a good thing, I think. Swan nest. Hoping to find those. But to use it to control free thinkers that are the origin basically of the road forward into the world, and free thinkers are the ones that are basically the inventors of the new. So that won't serve anyone, actually. It's gonna bite them up the ass. That's what it's gonna do. We need creative thinkers. We need people that step out of the box. But that's getting more and more difficult with all the frequency wars going on. Tracking and tracing. All for punishment, basically, and not a whole lot to root for people. So we got to do that ourselves, and as a community, as long as we are going towards a totalitarian regime. If we don't recognize it as such, I think that it's all okay, that we're losing liberties one bit at a time. I have a problem with that. I really do. Look at that. Some beautiful pictures over here. Because I've been hearing stories about children being targeted as well, and being watched at in the classroom with EEG controlling systems. Do you really have to? No, you don't. We don't need e-learning. We need kids and books, and letting them, if they're really young, let them step away from the books whenever their mind needs to, because there's got to be some sort of overload if a kid steps out of a book because it's unable to absorb the learning process of that moment. But what the mind does, it finds its way into the imagination, and I think that is where the true value is in that age, because it starts to learn other things. It starts to learn intuition, and it starts to learn how to regulate the fantasies and and the creativity in that point, because it calls itself back at one point to the books. And once EEG is set up to their brains, it's going to give them a signal. Oh, you're dozing off. God, I hope they won't be electrocuted. But it's basically how it works. It steers the brain back into the books. And why are we doing that to children? They're doing that to adults right now. The targeted individuals experience that. They're controlling feelings, thoughts, insert thoughts of the utmost horror. But they're doing a favor for me with that by making it a horror story. So at least we can recognize it's not ours. So where the covert goes overt is by the similar stories of atrocities that you hear. You cannot deny that as non-existent or psychosis or whatnot, because they have the same print of experiences. And that cannot be denied. It's statistically impossible. Hello. Hey. Hello. Te warm. Oh. Ja, ik denk het ja. Oh. Goed schoon water laten drinken ook. Misschien heeft hij dat gegeten.
Dat zal ze wel doen.
Ja. Ja, gossie.
Ja, niet uit de sloot.
Nee, dat moet je nu niet doen. Nee, ik wou net bij die stenen even spelen.
Wat is er dan?
Wees zo blij, Puk.
Het is een trofee.
Puk. Wacht.
Puk. Hé, Puk!
Eens kijken.
Heb je stok? Mag ik hem?
Laat los.
Mag ik hem? Mag ik hem?
Puk los. Puk los. Puk los.
Oh, alsjeblieft.
Ivy, kom je?
Well trained.
Ja, dat is wel lief. Ivy. Ivy. Ivy.
Mooie dag.
Goeiedag. Ivy. Ivy.
Dat is het.
Ivy. Kom maar.
Die zijn ook mooi.
Ivy.
Die zijn nice. Oh,
Lopen, kom.
look at that. More to see here than I thought actually. But there's always beauty if you don't look for it. Just stung myself with the plants. Shall I go there? Into the dark woods. I haven't been here yet. Not sure what to expect. And I think that's the fun part. But where was I with my always going to homes? That's not exciting. Yeah, on the tech, who wants to speak about the tech if you're in nature like this? It's a bummer. So I think I'm not. Just gonna look for the good spots. I'm doing quite well with my flip-flops actually. No blisters yet. Butterfly, where are you? Didn't want to be on film. Okay. Respect free will. I think it's a nest. Can't find the ducklings. don't know where they hide out. Perhaps they'll go to water that has more movement in it. That would be the wisest thing to do. Just now at the rocks, that's water that can make you sick. Oh look, there are the swans. Can I pass them? It's the way I need to go, so either or you'll see a live stream attack or we'll see. And I can show you my wounds. Oh look, there's plenty of room around it. Oh, it has children. Oh, that's beautiful. Some money shots. I'll just go out of their way. It's looking kind of angry at me. What you doing? Thinking. Don't touch my kiddos. That's the way we should look at our children. What you doing? Don't touch my children. Don't mess up nature. I think I'm doing fairly well with nature shots. Didn't expect it. It's all grown wild, but it looks gorgeous. So that's about it. I can go that way. I'd be headed to the beach. Perhaps I'll do that another time. So I'll just end with this. Thank you for watching. I think that's bonus time. Oh my goodness.